Well, hi, Busters. Hey, I'm back for the second installment of my Pride shirts. I promised you I'd show you my second pattern, and it's going to be a rainbow spiral. Let's see how it turns out. Well, hi, YouTube, and welcome back to all my Buster buddies. Hey, it's your big kahuna here, Brad, and this is Brad's Boredom Busters, your tie-dye art channel. Yes, all right, so I am doing the second of my two Pride shirts that I'm taking to the festival this year. I showed you the rainbow heart. That came out really nice. And so now I'm going to show you the rainbow spiral that I plan on making several of and taking to the festival as well. And this one's going to be a real simple shirt. All right, so what you're going to need for this project is a 100% cotton t-shirt in white. You need to pre-wash that first and then soak it in soda ash solution for at least 20 minutes and put it in your washer on spin and spin out as much moisture as you can. And then that makes it ready for the fold up. And the tools you'll need for the fold up on this project is your spiraling tool. I have a video and I'll put a link to that at the end of this video. And then masking tape to bind up the shirt. You'll also need a hemostat to help spiral the shirt as well. And then once it's all spiraled and bound, you'll need a washable marker to help lay out the pattern. And that's all you need. It's real simple. All right, my shirt's prepped over here, so let's get over to the work table and get her spiraled up. I'll see you there. Okay, Busters, so here's my shirt all prepped. Like I say, it's been pre-washed, soaked in soda ash solution, spun out, and it's slightly damp, so it's ready to be folded up. On this spiral, I'm choosing not to turn it inside out, so it's just right side out, and I've flattened it out, shook it out at the underarm seam so it's flat and square. And so now just take your spiraling tool and select where you want the center of the spiral. I come down just slightly below the underarms for this. And so place it where you want the center of your spiral to be, and then take your hemostat and just take a little pinch of the fabric and then start spiraling. Just twist your hemostat and that helps to get it started. And what the spiraling tool does, it helps keep the pleats relatively the same height all the way around your spiral. And so just take the shirt fabric and kind of pull it out and then go around, and that kind of helps get the pleats established. And once you get enough of the spiral started, then you can disconnect your hemostat at a point that you feel comfortable doing so. So then we can just take this off and then kind of hold that down still and just continue your spiral. So there's that. All right, so at this point, I like to, now at this point, it's the time to start using the masking tape to help bind it, but I like to attach my masking tape to the bottom hem of the shirt, so I need to turn this around so it's facing me. All right, there we go. So take the masking tape, and so one item I didn't mention in the beginning, because the fabric is damp, the masking tape isn't going to really hold on to it too well. So just take a little binding clip and grab a couple pleats and the masking tape, to hold that in place. And now you can start kind of pulling it tighter. You take your hand, just twist on that in the opposite direction that you're putting the masking tape on. So, and just kind of reorganize some of the outside pleats. But this way you can pull relatively tight. That way you have a good secure spiral that you can, work with and turn over and do whatever you need to do with it. All right, and then just overlap the tail of the masking tape over itself, so then it'll bind to the first layer and hold itself in place. And so there's our spiral. Like I say, you can pick it up and work with it without it coming apart, as long as you've gotten it, pulled the tape tight enough to hold it, all in place. But so that is our spiral. And so the next thing I want to do is lay out the die pattern on this, because I said we're doing a rainbow on this. So we're doing all 6 colors. We're going from red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So we want to lay that all out on this shirt. And so the easiest way I find to lay that out is just pick a spot and go straight across through the center with a line, and then try to eyeball 3 pie shapes at the top and 3 pie shapes at the bottom, and that will be where we apply the colors. All right, so that is that. Now, what I do suggest, and I'll do it now also, take your marker and just mark on the masking tape where these lines come out to the outside edge. Then we can flip it over and duplicate our pattern on the other side, so when we dye it and flip it over, it'll be in the same location. So then you can, like I say, eyeball where you got your marks. Okay, and so now let me get set up for the dye. I'll be right back. I've got to mix up some dye and get my dye station set up. So hang in there. I'll be right back in a second for you. Okay, Busters, so I'm all set up to do the dye. So let me go over the colors I'm going to be using and explain how I'm going to apply them. I've got my camera down pretty close so you can see everything, so I'll try not to get my head or hands in the way. All right, so yeah, let's go over the colors today. So I'm going to be using Chinese red, soft orange, bright yellow, bright orange, electric blue, and deep purple. And I marked here red. This is my starting point. So it'll be the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And so let's get started. Oh, the other thing you'll see me using are my precision tip dye bottles to kind of get nice tight lines. So that way, if I use the bigger bottles, it would probably put out too much dye at one time and I'd bleed too much. Now I may use the bigger bottles when I get up in the center here and along the back edges of each color, but I am going to be using mostly these precision dye bottles. And you can find these dye bottles and all the other tools and materials and chemicals I use in my videos in my affiliate links, so please go check that out. All right, let's get started. Enjoy the music. Okay, Busters, so there we are, all our rainbow colors applied. Got a little bit of green creeping into the yellow. That seems to happen quite a bit. I actually changed from using the turquoise blue to the electric blue because the turquoise wanted to creep so much. This bright green likes to crawl into the yellow when I do rainbow combinations, and I may have to find a substitute for that. It just likes to go wherever it's wet, and it crawls into that wet area. But for the most part, it'll look fine. Anyway, so this is done. It'll go in my curing tub now for 24 hours. It'll sit there, and after 24 hours, I'll take it out to the garage to the laundry sink. We'll rinse it out, starting with cold water and to flush out the soda ash solution. And then we'll turn it up to hot to flush out any dye that hasn't bonded with the fabric yet. And then it'll go in the laundry on a hot water wash with detergent and Synthropol professional textile detergent, also in my affiliate links. And then after it's washed and dried, we'll bring it back for the reveal and see how this rainbow spiral comes out. All right, we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. All right, Buzzers, so here is our finished rainbow spiral shirt. Hey, it's a winner. Came out just right. Yep, this was my second pattern that I plan on making several of to take to the Pride Festival. I think this will be a real hit. I like it. I think it just represents beautifully. All the colors show up very nicely. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. The back looks identical. And so, hey, I hope you like it. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, leave comments. Let me know what you think of this one. I like it a lot. Anyway, that's about all there is to say for this. Yeah, it just turned out really nice. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something new. All right, let's head over to the desk and we'll do our sign off. Thanks for watching. Okay, Busters, I think that project turned out rather nice, but hey, that's only my opinion. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, please. I would like to read every one of your comments. And now it's time to do all those good YouTube things where you like this video and share it around, and you've made it this far, so you must like what you saw, so please subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And if you really want to help out my channel, don't forget about my Buy Me a Coffee page. And if you need any tools, materials, or chemicals, don't forget about my affiliate links down in the descriptions below. Well, I thank you for watching. Love all my subscribers. Peace out, baby, and go have fun tie-dyeing.